That was me earlier today when I just realized something as it relates to Cardano. You all know I'm a macro Cardano bull. I'm always looking for new data that plays itself into this value investor mindset that I have in terms of ADA. That is to say, speculatively seeing ADA price increase in value because the Cardano fundamentals and the value coming on chain is going to increase. I spotted something earlier, and let me just jump right into the video. If you're an ADA holder, make sure you smash the like button for me. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe, not only for ADA content, but just for continued crypto analysis and news. This is what I spotted. As you know, we've been tracking this new rectangle, this red rectangle. And what it is, it's a really just nice visualization tool to say, in terms of this next Bitcoin halving, comparatively, in the last cycle, we're right around here. That's all that is, just to visualize that, where we are in terms of the last cycle. And we're very much on pace in terms of coming through the bear market and just consolidating and getting ready for the next halving. We know all of this, especially in yesterday's video. I talked about that, right? What price could do. But then I started thinking, all right, well, right now, this is Cardano DeFi, $179 million total value locked. This is something that has me very bullish. DeFi is coming online. We talk about this a lot. It's going to be the first bull cycle where Cardano has total value locked, increasing, projects building, and DeFi just really exploding. But then I was like, you know what? Wait a second. That's one piece of data, $179 million total value locked. I started questioning. We know what Cardano is doing right now, price-wise, in terms of this cycle. What was Ethereum doing at this time last cycle? So I put one of these red rectangles on the Ethereum charts, and I was very curious to see what was the total value locked of Ethereum DeFi prior to the last halving. 400 million, only $400 million total value locked. Yes, that's around double of what Cardano is, but that is so small for Ethereum. And it's somewhere back here, right? When you see this flat line, this is basically what Cardano is right now. But look what Ethereum went on to do. November 2021, $105 billion total value locked. $105 billion total value locked in November 2021. That is right around here. At the same time, breaking above $500 billion, $500 billion market cap for Ethereum. That is what Ethereum did in the last cycle. And this is right where we are right now from a time frame perspective in Cardano. So we go to the Cardano charts. This is where Cardano is. And this is exactly why I become increasingly bullish on Cardano, especially now. I was bullish back here when we were just waiting for the multi-asset ledger and for smart contracts and for DeFi to actually finally be able to even come online. I was bullish back there, but now it's here and it's just starting. And comparatively, this is what it looks like compared to Ethereum. Am I saying that ADA is going to hit in this next bull run over $500 billion market cap? I'm not saying that at all, actually. There is a very strong case that does not happen, right? Ethereum has its own benefits, kind of a first mover benefit that might have allowed it to get to 500 billion with more velocity than it will take Cardano. I think Cardano will get there. Will it be in the next cycle? I don't know. But let's just say ADA gets to half of what Ethereum did. That's a $273 billion market cap for the next Cardano all-time high. I think that's a conservative figure. This isn't a price prediction video, but that's just to give some context. That's $7.80 ADA in the next bull cycle if it does only half of what Ethereum did. And this is putting aside mainstream crypto adoption, putting aside what happens with the Coinbase versus SEC case. What happens with if we get some really strong bullish regulatory clarity in terms of ADA finally being defined for what it is, which is not a security. What happens in those types of environments as Cardano DeFi comes online? And Cardano is offering, as a blockchain itself, better decentralization and security than something like Ethereum. What happens? Half of what Ethereum did in the last cycle, I think, is realistic. I really do think it is. And just to give you a note of what that looks like, that's like 2,500% gains from where ADA is right now. When I say time and time again that ADA is going to outperform much of crypto, look at something like Ethereum. I think Ethereum will break $1 trillion market cap. I think Ethereum will break a $10,000 Ethereum. But even if it's cruising towards $12,000 Ethereum, that's 500, 600% gains for Ethereum in the next bull cycle. So right there is just a very simple illustration of why time and time again, I say that ADA is going to outperform in the next bull cycle. In the short term, we can be distracted with things in relation to ADA price. Maybe it hits another leg down. Maybe it underperforms against Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance goes up prior to the next halving, prior to the next bull cycle. It's such easy stuff to get distracted with when in reality, what's happening on chain and what's happening in terms of the opportunity being offered to value investors, it far exceeds this little time frame leading into the next halving and what's possible. Maybe ADA actually breaks to the upside and we don't even get consolidation sideways or down, right? The short term really is, if you're a zoomed out person and you're a long-term value investor, really is kind of meaningless. I say that as being somebody that gets distracted with the short-term charts all the time. You all know that. I like to track the short term because I'm watching price anyway, but it is so important to zoom out on these charts. And here we are, everybody. This is Ethereum DeFi all the way back here in 2019 going into 2020. It was just like flatlined. And what happened? All these projects came online. Total value lock skyrocketed and the market cap of Ethereum and the price of Ethereum with it skyrocketed. And here we are. This is Cardano right now on the DeFi Llama website. And we've been tracking this time and time again, right? I show this chart a lot. Look at that. Total value lock just continually increasing. This is in ADA value. This is with USD. Once again, right now, $179 million total value locked. It is just getting started. And when I see something like Ethereum and what it did in the last cycle, look at that, 400 million. That gets me really excited as an ADA holder and somebody that's really interested in what Cardano ecosystem is doing. And I almost just knocked over my cup because I'm so excited. So that's just some, I think, really simple, valuable data I just wanted to share with you. I want to say, I'm just bullish on Cardano. I'm not here to sell you on it. I'm not here to sell you on ADA. I'm not saying go buy ADA. Cardano might fail in its own ways, and Cardano might never, ever break all-time high again. I don't know. This is all speculation. It's all risky. This is just how I see it. And it paid off well for me back here when I started really consistently covering ADA. And truly, I think it's going to pay off well once again, but only time will tell because nobody knows what is going to happen next. But look at that. Those are some conservative figures on the screen right there. Let me know what you think, everybody, in the comments below. Hit the like once again if you haven't already. I really appreciate you. I hope you're doing well out there as we kind of just continue to kind of trade sideways. I'll see you all in the next video. God bless.